turn it off. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. What is this? Oh, that's me. This is my account. I tried to log into Nut Opia, John and Yoko, 1972 anniversary. I used to buy nut meat from the sanitarian food shop, but they closed it down. Nut meat's not bad. It's comes in cans. It's sort of flavored. It's got a lot of quite enough protein to sort of keep you going. And these days it's about you can fry it and it goes brown, or you could put some tomato sauce on it and a bit of cheese and pretend it's a pizza. Or you could what was the word? I personally don't believe in any miracles that I've been involved in. To tell you the truth, like that miracle where somebody bought the juicer and George Harrison dedicated his whole life to singing about somebody bought the juicer. I tell you, those you get mixed up with. I mean, how to say it? People give you a real bad headache. The sort of headache that most people don't recover from. What else was going on? Casino Royale. He's from New Jersey. He's part of the New Jersey mob. Because the street opposite was called Royale Street. And right now there's a celebration going on to do with Mansfield Street. You don't read a miracle. You don't even hear a miracle. If you probably don't even see a miracle. Okay, so that's about all I want to say. I must say that John Lennon's famous song "Instant Karma" is going to get you. It is true that I bought the Kama Sutra. It was a book available in a bookshop in town. And the Kama Sutra, despite what the common perception is, was about interpersonal relationships. Interpersonal relationships. I really have no idea how John Lennon knew there was a copy of that Kama Sutra in the house. There was a copy of that Kama Sutra in the house. He's probably telepathic or clairvoyant or something like that. Just talking to this machinery will give me a very bad headache. There was a quote unquote miracle in this room too. It was funny. Let's see how to verbalize it. There's no point in verbalizing it. It seems that sort of like genuine miracles are pretty rare and don't happen as often or as much as you're led to believe or I'm led to believe. There might be some people who sort of agree with that point of view, who ran the Japanese government and ran the Japanese government and started interested in people doing things with their fingers. But I could tell you about Dave. You know Dave? Oh, everybody knows Dave. Dave's a real special guy. I'll bet you one thing. No miracle has taken place in his life, except maybe the miracle of TV or something along those lines. He understands the way governments work. You see, because apparently that had something to do with atom bomb tests here up north. But I remember I'd catch a bus up Prospect Road and buy a Levi jacket imported from USA at Denver Stockman, and obviously there's no music or sound coming from a jacket like that. So the powers that be had to find a way to do something about it, and so they did, and God help them. But apparently Dave's father had something to do with atom bomb tests here. Yeah. I didn't see any atom bomb tests. When they had the atom bomb tests, you had to cover your eyes and turn your back to the mushroom cloud and stand there counting, I don't know, 25, 24. And the whole thing was filmed, that's really quite amazing. There have been some funny clouds lately, but that's not a miracle, and that's got nothing to do with atom bombs. So somebody brought the juicer, and so some guy, I think his name in the house too. Before a miracle happened, I won't describe the miracle, but somebody put a kitten in the house. And David Lynch just is, I mean, God, gee, David Lynch. I don't know, poor guy. He lived in some place in California, had a great view. Spent 5 years putting together a movie called Eraserhead. I eventually got a copy. It was on the computer. Somebody erased it and replaced it with a new David Lynch movie about the making of Eraserhead. Yeah. Okay. So somebody brought the juicer, a juicer. Yeah, but I'd go into town from the university, get a carrot juice, little glass, because if you have a big glass, it's too many minerals and stuff. Nut meat was good. That was quite anything else. Yeah, I guess I was not cut out for the academic life. I think the chancellor's son in second year sort of approached me on the campus. So he wasn't a student or anything, but his father was the chancellor. They used the chancellor's identity for a national radio station called Double J, and they got the J.J. Giles band from his identity as well. But his son came onto campus and told me don't do any further stuff about this. Yeah, well, but I did finish my third year at the university and declined doing anything further because one way to put it was the media, all types of media, took everything they could from the university academic experience. Plus, there was a new building for law students, and the medical school had been rebuilt too. Us in the humanities didn't have much to do. And so what I did was an American literature course, and Leaves of Grass, was, readable, I suppose. The thing about, for example, what the media does is if you write something about something you've done, say, I would stretch out on a train going from Sydney to Hornsby and read Moby Dick, they'll then echo it back to you as if they're having a conversation with me. I suppose because that rock band Led Zeppelin did a song, Moby Dick. And so, yes, a miracle did happen when a character called Dick showed up having to do with a female who, family was on TV. And once again, the story was, please help me. And then the other one was, please help me. And I should have just said, well, I'm sorry, I can't help you. No one can. It's the society we live in. Now you come to me looking for help, and I'm sorry, I can't help you. Okay, but somebody brought the juicer, and so George Harrison, a couple of years later, went in, become a God's spokesman, did his song. Somebody brought the juicer. Yeah, similar thing happened to what happened to me in Holland as well. I won't say what happened in Holland. You could think it was like rather than a burnt offering to the god, it was more like a drowned offering to the god. And we won't say any more about that either. But, that's just the way the world is these days. There's nothing but truth. No miracles, though. Absolutely no miracles. Enjoy the rest of your life. Oh, and it won't save it. Oh, dear. Dave's not here right now. Maybe you can catch him later. What do I have to click? To do. Do any of the following. Makes a real person appear the same to something they didn't say. No. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, is it still streaming, is it? Oh, well, my goodness gracious me. Gracious. What does gracious mean? I don't, as far as I'm aware, it's got nothing to do with a miracle, but it's sort of, I think, maybe a historical process where one acquires credits from previous lives and stuff like that, and associations and stuff like that. Okay, so when it comes to 20 minutes, I'll complete this, and then I'll go and do some TM. And TM, wow, it's the greatest thing you can do, TM. It's the most important. There it is. All right.